TBTL.
Hey there, welcome to another Hey Dummies. This is the TBTL newsletter video where we, the dummies, answer your questions. Hi, it's Luke, sitting in my car outside of the Alberta Rose Theater here in beautiful Portland, Oregon. I'm about to go host the show, but not before answering a question from one of you, the tens of listeners. It's actually such a beautiful day in Portland that it is getting really warm in this car. I don't know how many minutes I have before I melt like a snowman. Also, I'll take these sunglasses off. This is the part where I'm supposed to say something kind of slightly biting, like the guy does on CSI. I'm supposed to say something like, well, I guess he won't be betting on the horses again. Wow! I don't think he actually makes the sound effect on the show. I think they have someone do that for him. But anyway, that's my best David Caruso impression. The question this week comes from listener Maggie, who wants to know what's a good TV show to watch. She says that she has been watching a show called White Collar and really enjoying it. So that's the recommendation from Maggie, a program called White Collar. I don't know much about that. I would recommend, though, the show The Curse, which is starring Emma Stone and Nathan Fielder and a guy named Benny Safdie. Benny and his brother, the Safdie brothers, have made some of my very favorite films of the last few years, including Uncut Gems, also known as Uncut Gems, and The Curse. I've talked about it a little bit on TBTL. I don't know if Andrew was buying what I was selling, but I just think it's an absolutely spectacular television show. I believe it's on Showtime, and it just, to me, perfectly encapsulates this certain kind of young, sort of progressive, sort of proud of themselves type of couple that I've, let's be honest, probably been a part of a few different times in my life, where the ideals that you claim to hold maybe don't always align with your actual behaviors. Nathan Fielder and Emma Stone are this couple that are trying to kind of become HGTV stars, and they're trying to build these very environmentally friendly homes. But because Emma Stone's character also really cares about the aesthetics of the home, she wants them to be these kind of mirror homes. There's a couple of them in like Joshua Tree and stuff that are this very high-end designy kind of cool thing that blends into the environment, but it makes no sense really from an energy efficiency standpoint. It's really expensive. It's just kind of like these sort of self-styled white saviors moving into this New Mexico town and thinking they're going to like be, if Chip and Diana from, the Chip and Diana? Chip and Joanna. Well, I guess he's not going to get her name wrong again. Wow! Chip and Joanna Gaines. It's like if Chip and Joanna read, it's like if Chip and Joanna Gaines read, I guess, The New Yorker, or at least carried New Yorker tote bags. That's kind of the vibe with The Curse. But again, it's a perfect parody and a satire, really. It's a perfect satire of like reality television, of a certain kind of very smug people, and of just a lot of things that I both am interested in and have been in my life. So I would recommend, Maggie, The Curse. It's not really kid-friendly. It's not like it's obscene, but there is one conversation between Nathan Fielder's character and his father-in-law that's quite memorable, involving the human anatomy. So you might want to send the kids out of the room for that one. But the other thing is, it's based sort of loosely on something that really happened to Nathan Fielder. He's told the story that he was going into a store and somebody asked him for money and he didn't have any money, and they said, "Then I curse you." And it actually really got to him. So he went and he got some money in the store, he got some change, and he went and he found the person and he gave them some money and he said, "Is the curse taken off?" And they said, "Yes." And the premise of this TV show is, what if you couldn't find that person to take the curse off of you? What does that do to your life? So that is my recommendation. And if you don't have Showtime, or if that doesn't sound interesting, then of course I just always am recommending Dateline NBC, where you can watch Keith Morrison make some of the most ridiculous reaction faces, really, since I did a CBS Sunday Morning piece, where for some reason they tend to pick only reaction shots of me where I look mildly unhinged. But I guess that's my brand now. All right, Maggie, thank you for emailing in. If you have a question for us, the Dummies, please send it to Andrew at tbtl.net. Put Hey Dummies in the subject line, and we will put you on the list, and we will give you our answer to your question. I have to go because it is very, very warm in this car now, but I don't dare roll down the window and have the citizens of Portland see me recording myself on my phone like some sort of elderly influencer. So thanks again for being part of TBTL. Thank you for subscribing to the newsletter. See, that guy was really judging me as he rode by. And we'll see you next week. Bye.